Hey guys, welcome to the YKB, Why Keep the Box Collecting, where we immediately destroy the value of our figures by freeing them from their plastic and cardboard prisons. I got you here something nice today. I was looking on Amazon and found Captain America, Sam Cap to be more specific, for $3 off. Well, let's see if it's worth the price. Let's take it to the table. So let's look at this box here. It's the rounded box that I really don't like, but it has a nice CG rendering. The back, legalese, his little catchphrase stuff in all the different languages. Don't put parts in your mouth. And yeah, for the most part, they I enjoy that they brought the window back. It's nice that you can actually see the figure and it's not the cardboard stuff. The most suckiest thing you can do is bring your figure home, turn around, and open it up for it to be something else. And I'm happy they got away from that. Even though I think it had more to do with stores complaining about returns than us complaining about what it looks like. So let's open this guy up and see what he's working with. The one thing I do gotta like is I love when the plastic can hold up because then I can actually look at the figure before opening it up. What's up with the tape? Why is everything else able to plug in but those are? What's up with these boxes? What are they used for? I don't know, but I really would love to. But I like the display of this. You can see everything in the box, which is nice. I like the colors. I like the design. I like the earlier figure of the MCU Falcon Cap as well, but Anthony Mackie just didn't look great in that comic book version of that they released. Like the costume looked great, but I don't know. Anthony Mackie has too big of a head. So I love him as an actor, but he has forehead for days. So it just didn't work with that comic book representation of him. I like how they changed it up. They made it a little bit more Falcon-like. So I don't know if you can tell, I'm really excited for this movie. I know my voice probably doesn't sound like it, but I am very excited for this movie. And I will be seeing it day one. So I like how they did these wings. I like how they actually painted the silver. I think they used the blue plastic, so they had to paint the silver, which is nice. Did they paint it in the back? Yes, they painted the back too. It very much seems like they went a little bit more expensive for this figure. Let's take it out the plastic and see what it's working with. So let's look. It looks like a fairly all new sculpt, which looks nice. Can almost do a split. Can't kick his butt. Standard ankle rocker. Waist twist. Crunch forward. Fly back. Head can't look all the way up. Yeah, head can't look all the way up. Can't do a T-pose. I think it's serviceable. Let's look at the accessories. Standard book bag. Looks pretty decent. I like how this one you can actually port the shield on. This previous one you couldn't. You can save that one for later. The helmet looks good. It looks like the movie. Kind of wish it was symmetrical, but that's more my personal taste. I don't know if you can see in there, but you can see the eyes through there, just like here. You can see the eyes through there. Red Wing, or whatever this is supposed to be, has a little port in it from the other one. Two hands, it looks like either a throwing hand or a catching hand, or maybe flying hands. Looks pretty good. Shield has the peg that breaks on us a lot. Shield itself looks good. I got a little scratch on it. Oop, probably from doing stuff like that. Looking at it all together, it looks pretty nice. Wings are massive. I'm really liking the design. I thought I was initially going to put on the helmeted mask, but I'm thinking I like the Anthony Mackie head better. I think this Captain America suit is a huge improvement over the last one. It works for him instead of it just being a comic book version. I'm thinking I like this. I'm enjoying how the shield can actually fit on the character. One of the only issues I'm having though is his head cannot look straight up, which I feel like it's a big problem for a flying character. I feel like they didn't want to give him a super long neck, but I I want to put him in a flying pose, and you kind of can't whenever whatchamacallit. You can't look up. I love how these wings can just move. And even speaking about that, the figure moves like butter. So it's these wings just they just glide. Wish I was a better poser, but I'm not. So that's what you're gonna have to get from me. Let's do some height comparison and scale comparisons. And just real quick, I love how he can hold the shield. Looks really good. Now these wings are huge, and I'm having a lot of issues trying to get this in frame. But let's do height. He's about that tall. I'll have that on screen. From shoulder to shoulder, he's about that wide. His wingspan, let's put this, let's try to get this as much as possible from tip to tip. It's about 17 inches. Let's get in some height comparison with some characters with wings. Let's start with a McFarlane. Obviously, he's taller, but the wings are not even close. Next up, we have my favorite winged McFarlane figure. Again, wings aren't even close. think it has about like 4 inches, maybe 3 inches off of the McFarlane wings. I no longer have my MCU Falcon, so can't do that comparison. But I do have a comic version. About the same height, but wings are not to be compared. And there's another, not the original comic version, Sam's Cap. I think this is the second version they released from whatchamacallit, Target exclusive. But this one actually came with the wings. No, I don't think it was exclusive. It was an exclusive 3 pack. That's what it was. But Sam still has the wings beat, maybe by an inch. It's a little bit hard to show the scale of these wings with each other. Here's a Valaverse. Obviously not close, but then again, not really supposed to be now, is it? There's Raptor G.I. Joe Classified, which, when I remembered, his wings were a little bit shorter than the MCU Falcon figure, so it's definitely shorter than Sam's wings. And if we're gonna bring him up, might as well do it with him. Which you can see Sam's wings are bigger, probably by an inch. It's really hard to show these off, especially every time the wind catches these figures. And like most people, curious how people are going to display these figures off, especially with the wind. Or not the wind, with the wings being so massive. Are they going to have them on them? Are they going to be curved? Who knows? Regular height comparison, Leonardo, Black Series, NECA, Turtle, Loyal Subject. Might as well throw it in there. SH Figure Arts. All in all, I think this is a great figure. I'm excited for the movie. I normally don't pick up MCU figures, but this one won me over. This one and the previous Falcon won me over. And I'm really excited for this movie. I'm hoping it's great. The figure looks good, so I'm just happy with the figure alone, but I think this is a must pick up. I'm probably going to stick this with my G.I. Joe Classifieds, just because they kind of look good together. I'm really excited. So for more reviews, come to the YKB, and I'm out.